So what is the mental routine that you utilize to get your head right for these things? I mean, I guess it's baked into you at this point, but if you were coaching somebody who, isn't skilled at measuring their spoken words, or, doesn't quite have the ability to kind of master their emotional state because they're, have some mental weaknesses, like how do you get that person to the next level?
I would tell them, after we talked about the spoken word, we talked about all those tools, when the pain gets, when this self-inflicted pain, when it gets to be significant and you think that you just cannot handle it, the biggest thing that I do is I stop fighting against it. And I come to this realization that, like, I reach this steady state. I call it the steady state, to where, yeah, it hurts, but I understand that it's not going to hurt any worse because it already hurts as bad as it can. And then I stop fighting against the pain, because when you fight, like when you're using your energy, like emotionally, to like battle against this pain, and you're hating it, you're just hating this feeling that you're having, it actually gives that pain more power over you. And I learned this in buds, man, with the cold, when they'd put us in a surf zone and freeze us to death. It's like when you would fight against the cold, you just got colder and you were just more miserable. But when you just accepted the fact that, all right, I'm cold, and you just let that feeling just pass through you, it's like freeing. You free up this well of energy that you can then use to carry on with your mission. You know?
Right. And how does that play out in other areas of your life outside of running?
How does that, outside of running? So I'll tell you, Rich, how that plays out is, we talk about not fighting against the things that we hate. Like, I hate the cold, so I stop fighting against the cold. In my life, or in all of our lives, we only have a certain amount of energy every single day. So we choose how we want to use our energy. Every interaction that we have, every post we make, every email we respond to, every word we say is a withdrawal from our tank of energy. I try to remain constantly aware of how I'm using that precious energy. And I use that energy never to fight against the things that I might not agree with, the things that I might hate. But I try to use that energy to foster and promote the things that have worked for me, that I believe and have found to be true and pure, and the message that I've been delivered. Yeah. So using that energy, not fighting against the things that you might hate, because that's just going to grind you down, man. No matter what the issue is, if it's a political or a social issue, you're wasting your time. And usually,
it's not effective anyway.
It's not usually you can make the biggest impact on the things that you hate by promoting the things that you love. And it's so much easier to promote the things that you love.
I think that's very wise.